Everyone. This is episode 1 of Lots to Do About Gibberish podcast. I am Delta Kurumiru, also known as the Hunter, and today I have...
Hi, I'm 9. I am the queen, and you shall bow before me.
And I am Tyler Phoenix, and I'm the ninja. So you won't even know I'm here half the time.
Possibly not. You are still a fire-breathing, burning bird in front of us. Kind of hard to miss that.
Oh, I'm a phoenix. What do you expect me to do? Like, not burn?
Possibly. Alright. On this podcast, we are just a group of friends from different parts of the world who decided to come together and create a podcast where we just talk about, well, gibberish, really. We rant, rave, ramble, discuss, critique, that kind of stuff about anything we feel particularly passionate about.
That's all we're good for, really.
Yeah, sadly true.
And to make the point, passion can be a feeling of both like and dislike. So to all the haters, we win.
You could technically say that. You could say that very much, yes. Meaning if there's something where we particularly like, we're going to talk about it. We don't like, we're going to tear it to shreds. Because
that's what we do.
Not.
Oh, I'm going to tear everything I hate to shreds.
There's no surprise.
Yes. So, why don't you two talk about yourselves a bit? Some of your interests that you might bring up in this podcast.
Well, let's see. I wonder what my first interest is. I don't know. Digimon? No. I am a Pokemon fanatic, of course, because my name is Ninetales, based off of the Pokemon Ninetales. And my avatar is a Ninetales, of course, and I am a Ninetales queen. Yeah, I have a lot of things I really like and a lot of things I don't like. So you're going to hear a lot of that out of me.
Well, I'm pretty chilled, really. So, depends how I feel on the day. I like Pokemon and I like card games and the Whovian. So, to all you Whovians out there, sup. But, yeah, I don't really have anything I'll probably end up ranting about unless something is hit a nerve of me on that day. So, expect randomness, really.
Which will be thoroughly enjoyable. And you guys already know me. I am Delta. You obviously have seen my channel. I am a gamer. I like
Woo,
a lot of subjects. Yes.
Games.
Also, very sorry about the Let's Plays, folks. I will be getting back on top of those. Just hit some hitches. Anyway, those are gonna. Anyway, basically gaming, Pokemon like these two nut jobs that I found. And
nut jobs.
That's actually kind of what got us all together, I would say. Pokemon.
Yeah, actually.
Yes, it is. It is Pokemon that drew us all together.
Right. I remember meeting you, Tyler, on Cerebi.net, I believe.
And that's where I met Tyler too.
I think that's where everyone in the world probably meets me. It's where I hang.
Where you are the crazy.
Mm-hmm.
There I'm crazy 9'5", but that's because I set that up and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna stick with this, and I didn't stick with it for like a month.
I don't know. I feel like it kind of fit.
Anyway. Well, I kept with the username because I was stuck with it. Yeah.
Well,
don't even bother trying to look up me on there because I've been active on there in a long time because I am lazy.
October 2012.
I joined back in 2010, and have been a fluctuating member since on the forums. You will find me in the roleplay section.
I don't remember when I joined, and I don't remember how long that's been because I don't remember when I joined. So I just completely made no sense there.
I believe
Never.
I believe you joined in 2012, from what I remember your profile
It
said.
was somewhere, but it's probably going to be March or April 2012. Yeah.
Yeah, I believe
Something
it.
like.
Yeah, something along those lines. But yeah,
I know I joined. It was last year. It was in April because it was right before my birthday. So that was fun.
hmm
Drink need.
you need to say you need the hydration.
Yep, I need my dose of melonade.
Melonade.
It's beautiful.
What is it?
It is. Um, Give me a second. It's melon and tropical fruit flavored fizzy drink.
Fizzy.
It's fizzy, and it's got lots of fruit juices in. It's got pineapple juice and mango juice and passion fruit juice and lime juice and melon juice in, and it tastes like I'm drinking a rainforest. Now that although drinking a rainforest would probably kill me, this won't.
Wow, that sounds kind of fantastic.
I can't tell if it sounds like. It sounds like fireworks in my mouth, and I can't tell if that's a good thing or a bad thing because I don't like fire in my mouth.
I'm pretty sure most people don't like fire in their mouth. That's never genuinely a good thing. If your mouth is on fire, you're probably dying.
Well, Tyler, what about fire eaters?
They're not actually eating fire, it's an illusion.
Yes, I know that, but they're still putting it in their mouth.
Well, yeah, but that's what they do. That's like saying Batman should be scared of bats. Because people are scared of bats. But it's not good for you to be bitten by a bat. Oh, I
You
don't know.
might get rabies. It's I think it's fairly common to get bitten by getting rabies from a bat.
I don't know how many people you know have been bitten by bats, so.
I don't know any, but I have seen CSI.
He is the hero that the bats need, but not the hero the bats deserve. He is Batman.
You okay there, dude?
Yeah, I'm good. Anyway,
I broke him.
no, you haven't. I shall never break. Anyway,
You just did.
You kind of made a point there.
Oh.
yes, you
Do
did.
you know what? Actually, that's my first topic for the day. That's my first. That's my first thing I feel passionately about. I've just named it. That's Batman jokes specifically. I'm the hero such and such needs or deserves, but not the hero such and such deserves or needs. It gets everywhere. But
I think. Wait.
I should really hate this, like, because most of the time they're stupid or annoying. But for some reason, the Batman fan in me goes, "Hey, you're referencing Batman. I have to accept that as kind of cool, even though your joke sucks and you're like an idiot all over the internet." I still have to give you respect for that because it's a Batman reference. It's not like you reference Superman. You did that, I'd probably kill you.
Hey,
Wait,
Tyler.
really?
Metaphorically.
Tyler.
Yo.
Why so serious?
I'm not even going to go there because I can do the full quote. I can do the full quote.
Beautiful quote. Prove you can do the full quote.
Prove it.
Want me to prove I can do the full quote?
Yes.
Do it.
Give me a minute. Don't put pressure on me, man. You can't put pressure on me.
Yeah, I'll probably burn my hand.
You can put the quote on someone. That's kind of mean. But do you want me to quote the full quote?
If you want to.
If you feel like it.
Got it. I'm gonna go for it. Well, give me a minute. I need another drink first. Time to drink the fireworks in your mouth that doesn't burn you to death slowly or make you eat fire.
So it's like
Right.
insanity, but it's safe insanity.
Yeah, which is unusual for me. Anyway, the Joker's quote. You want to know how I got these scars? My father was a drinker and a fiend, and one night he goes off crazier than usual. Mummy gets the kitchen knife to defend herself, but he doesn't like that, not one bit. So, me watching, he takes the knife to her, laughing while he does it. He turns to me and he says, "Why so serious?" Comes at me with a knife. "Why so serious?" Sticks the blade in my mouth. Let's put a smile on that face. And Why so serious? Yeah, I can do the quote.
That's the full quote.
Also, you want to know how I got these scars? Don't try to open a bag of chips with a chainsaw.
That's typically a bad idea. You
That's
probably
a
break all the
fantastic
chips.
idea. We should try.
Yeah,
We should try. That's like a fantastic idea. Just as long as the
wait,
chainsaw's not on.
but you would ruin the chips.
It depends where you hit the bag, I guess.
Well, it
I
also
wouldn't
depends
risk
on
it.
the bag, because if you get like a Lay's bag, you're gonna have a you're not gonna have as high a chance of hitting chips if you say get a Doritos bag or Fritos.
Hmm. I mean, still, like, I'd rather not risk the precious cargo. I
True
mean,
enough.
like, I have a bag of chips
The
right
Joker
here.
messed up. The Joker's messed up. But that's when I'm talking about Batman and I think about the Joker. As much as he's a sadistic, psychotic, pretty much every mental condition under the book, insane criminal, you have to respect him. Because even when his plans seem entirely spontaneous and random, they're so well planned. It's like he's been doing it months in advance. It's kind of scary.
Do I
He's,
look like a man with a plan?
Well, he is a man with the plan, or all the plans. He's like the plan meister.
Yeah. Actually, speaking of that, I found some interesting images online about that scene and the the middle movie. What is the name of the middle movie?
was that Dark Knight?
It was Batman Begins, The Dark Knight, The Dark Knight Rises.
Okay, The Dark Knight. And in that scene, apparently someone noticed that the way Joker held the gun to his head with Harvey Dent in the hospital,
Mm-hmm.
the Joker's finger was placed in such a way that when the hammer fell, it wouldn't hit the it wouldn't hit the primer.
Exactly. This is what I mean. Even the filming, they were so precise with it all. It's scary.
I think I
Yeah,
actually read somewhere that the actor who played the Joker, like, he locked himself in a hotel room for like.
Ledger, yeah, he did. He locked himself in a hotel room and made himself actually, he method acted the Joker, basically. But here's one thing. One of my favorite pieces of Batman trivia in terms of the movie series is that in Batman, in The Dark Knight, when the Joker attempts to destroy the hospital,
oh, that's
and
right.
it's got this delayed moment, is
Yeah,
that he only had one take of this, and as the Joker presses the trigger, it was meant to explode, but it delayed. The signal jammed, so it took a few moments to actually happen. So Heath Ledger's like, and boom, and it doesn't happen. So he turned around, looked at it, and kind of paused, like, what? And another shit goes bang. So the whole Joker's kind of manic, ha ha ha, walking away, grinning maniacally because it's gone boom. Shouldn't have happened the way it did, but actually, it's more powerful the fact they messed up. It's brilliant.
oh yeah,
See, sometimes messing up is good, I guess.
yeah.
See, you haven't got to be perfect all the time, but I don't
There's no
know.
such thing as perfect.
Perfection perfection depends on the eye of the beholder. What is perfect to one person will not be perfect to another. And I'm going to be quiet now because it's your guys' turn to talk. I've been talking for far too long.
Well, about perfection, in my mind, perfection is just boring. You're gonna
Well,
have
like,
something. It's gonna be. Well, go ahead.
I know what you're coming from, like, but like, I can definitely see where you say that's boring, but it depends on perspective. Perfection is a what's the word? It's like, it's not a solid term. Like, it's very subjective. That's the word. And it's very based on who you are and what you like, and it's like one of those things, like you were saying, perfect is boring. I think like normal is boring. And those
I
are two
don't think I
different things
could
to me.
define myself a perfection. I don't think I could define a actual perfection metaphorically, physically, mentally, because I don't think it's feasibly possible. Because if perfection could exist, how would we know what was not perfect? Because everything would be perfect, and then you'd have no definition of it. So I think you can get close to perfection, but you'll never reach true perfection, because to reach true perfection breaks what perfection means. Bam! And there is your mind. There is your mind gone. Boom! Gone. It's boom. Kapow. Kasplat.
Actually, there's a count. I actually have a little counter to that.
Which is
Perfection. Perfect actually doesn't mean perfect. Perfect actually comes from the Latin words perfectum, which means thoroughly done.
oh my god! It means thoroughly done.
Yes.
Next time I have an argument with someone, I'm gonna go, I am perfect with you, fool. Because it means I'm thoroughly done with you, fool.
So that's like you can call like your steak or something perfect because it's thoroughly cooked.
This steak was perfect. It was thoroughly done.
Correct.
You know what you have given me, Delta. You have given me a new meaning of the word perfection, which means I'm now going to go around, and when I argue with people, I'll be like, yeah, well, I'm perfect with you, and now I'm going to leave them going, what? I'm sitting there puzzled, and then suddenly I'll tell them, look it up in Latin, fool.
Yeah, I learned that. It was one of those random classes I had with my Latin teacher.
Pub quiz.
Hmm?
Okay.
Pub quiz. What it was? Pub quiz.
Alright. No, it wasn't a pop quiz. It was just my Latin teacher liked to do some. My Latin teacher, he taught us a lot, but he taught us a lot through life examples. He was a very good life teacher.
Well, like there's a lot of like really good sayings in Latin and stuff. Like we lose in translation and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I still just like how Latin, tracing language through Rome, through Latin and Greek, that words mean completely different. I mean, like I said, how you can trace the word Cerberus back to spotted, which in definition means this guardian dog of the underworld. His name is Spot.
Oh my god,
I think on this, and I'm going. So this horrifying demon dog that is rumored to eat people's souls and has its own hellhound army, and judges whether your soul is pure enough to pass on to the afterlife. And if it's not, he devours your soul, and you spend the rest of your life in some kind of nether void. And it's called Spot. Next time I find someone whose dog is called Spot, I'm gonna have to get down on my knees and worship the ground it walks on, so it doesn't devour my soul.
No, you need to get Hercules and have him find someone named Hercules to take out the dog. Bring him.
I'm dressed up as Hercules. Begone, foul beast! It's like a little chihuahua, yap yap.
I hate chihuahuas. My parents hate chihuahuas.
It's a chihuahua.
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 I have 3 chihuahuas.
It's a chihuahua.
And they are all very loud.
Yeah, that's
It's a chihuahua.
Yep.
I'm trying to say chihuahua in funky ways, and you can't really say chihuahua in a funkier way than chihuahua, because it's already stupidly sounding.
Well, that's because it's a Mexican city, and they have to pronounce it with a. You're saying something in English that's meant to be pronounced with a Spanish accent.
I wonder if I can get my friend to say it for me. He's got a Spanish accent. But I can laugh.
Chihuahua.
Ask him, because he's got a proper broad Spanish accent. His name is Pedro. It's perfect.
Oh my god.
Pedro, my Spanish friend.
That sounds so bad.
It sounds horrible, but it's just taken two stereotypes. The name Pedro and the fact that he has a really broad Spanish accent and it's difficult to understand him. It's just kind of like taking all these typical racial stereotypes and putting them into one person. And that's my friend Pedro.
Oh, you want to know something else? Like, it has to do with like racial stereotypes and all.
Yes?
There's this girl at my school, right? And she's from the Middle East. And her name is spelled Ala. So a lot of people like they pronounce her name as Allah. I'm not even joking. It's actually pronounced Ayla, but people pronounce it Allah because I English.
I'm sure she doesn't appreciate that.
Not like she's like kind of like, yeah, I know people like call me that all the time, so whatever.
But that's like if you talk to someone who is again Spanish, Portuguese, Mexican, and their name is Jesus, is that it's not actually Jesus, because if you put the Spanish, Mexican, Portuguese accent on it, is you don't say Jesus, and to them they're not copying Jesus Christ's name, because they still call Jesus Christ Jesus over the actual.
Jesus.
So we're going
Jesus.
we're going to a guy, we're going, oh hey, he's Jesus, but he's not Jesus, and it's like no you can't say that, and it's like, oh, what am I doing? Like if I ever go to Spain or Portugal or Mexico and meet a guy called Jesus, I'm just gonna be like, I'm just not gonna say your name. I don't want to offend you.
Just call him Jay.
Could you imagine? Sup, J Dog? I could say something really. I'm not going to say it, but the first thing that popped in my head, I will say it, is Christ and the 12 apostles, and he walks up to meet him and like there's like the whole bro fist, like, sup, J Dog?
Oh my god.
It's like that'd be like a modern day Bible.
Oh god, I don't even want to. No, I don't even want to know what a modern day Bible would look like.
Nah,
no.
I don't think many people would. I think it would put a lot of Christians off being Christian. I'm sharp now.
I wouldn't want to mess with that kind of. I wouldn't want to mess with that at all. Not
No.
messing with religion, though. People are allowed to believe what they want to believe.
Oh, of course they are. I mean, if you say they can't, you're just not. You're that. Oh no!
Being as bad as some of the people. Being as bad as some of the bigots.
I'm just gonna stop speaking now.
No.
I'm failing at everything so far.
You are not failing.
I'm getting close to failing.
Oh, you're at least articulating, which is kind of better than some other people I know.
It's a lot better than I can usually do.
Yeah.
Oh, what were we talking about again?
Well, originally I'd been talking about something that was passionate to me, being Batman memes, because I enjoy them, although I shouldn't. But I don't know where we're going now. Well, I said it was one of your guys' turns.
We went from Batman to bats to rabies. Somehow from rabies to perfection to perfactum to how to use to Cerberus being named Spot, and then to racial stereotype names.
Well, this is the average day in the life of us.
Yep, and it's glorious.
It's lots to do about gibberish, so.
And so far it's been gibberish. We're doing well.
Yep. But let's bring it all the way back to the beginning. Pokemon.
Woo.
Since we're all Pokemon fans, let's start with something that will probably get us a lot of hate. What's your favorite Pokemon game? One from any generation. Any of the spin-offs, too. You can only choose one.
Only one from any of the games?
Yep.
I'm going to go with Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky.
Good choice.
Well, it's got a kick-ass storyline, so for me, hands down by a million miles, was the only Pokemon game I've never owned once, and the only Pokemon game I really, really would pay stupid amounts of money to get a copy of, Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness.
Ooh, I believe I have a copy of that still somewhere.
Yeah, but it's the whole country. It won't work on my GameCube.
Damn you, Nintendo! Like, Sony is completely region lock free. All their games, all their stuff. Like, I've imported Japanese PSP games, and they've worked brilliantly on my
I'm going
PSP.
to look it up. GameCube's region locked.
Nintendo just really wants to make you pay more money. That's the whole point.
Yeah.
Right. I'm just reading this. Is the GameCube region free? Handheld to do. The GameCube has region restrictions. However, there's a disc out there apparently called Freeloader, which bypasses region lockouts. Or alternatively, if you want to be an idiot, you can open up your GameCube and self-modify it to remove the region lock. However, that requires being tech savvy. I'm not that tech savvy.
I might be able to do that if I have enough practice with GameCubes, but I don't want to waste all that money.
Lol, someone's put, I want to buy a PAL game for my North American GameCube, but I don't know if it will work. I need an answer soon, so please help. Someone's come back with, it won't. GameCubes are region locked.
Da-na-na-na-na.
And they've put some big angry face next to it. It's like, what? Why? Why are you so aggressive?
Because it's region locked, apparently. It's also the internet.
The internet.
Apparently, not only is it region locked, but to ask if it's region locked requires the person replying getting highly aggressive and threatening. I'll just no.
Oh, that's glorious. That is fantastic. That is fantastic.
Okay. I'm now going to be an idiot, and I'm not promoting this by any means, but I'm going to look up what the hell freeloader is.
Oh, jeez.
It sounds familiar, but it sounds familiar. I think I know it's some kind of free. I know it's some kind of. It's like I know it's one of those services that you can use to mod stuff. Like the people.
Desktop freeloader. Okay, yeah. It's one of those. It's one of these. It's made by Daytown. They're the people who make, your action replays and stuff.
Oh, okay.
And you can do it with Wii. Basically, it says for GameCube, but it works with Nintendo Wii. So if you've got a PAL, basically if you've got a European PAL, which is the PAL, if you get a PAL compatible GameCube, so you've got a European GameCube, you can buy this freeloader software and play any GameCube game from any country, because what it does is Japanese games run off the same program system that US games run on, which is like NTSC, but all of Europe runs PAL, so it causes issues.
Oh.
That's just weird.
That does seem weird.
This freeloader basically means you can plug it in and get around this system, which is convenient, but I don't like these kind of products. Not because they're not good or so on, but just because it's iffy.
Yeah.
I mean...
Yeah, it's like one of those things that you just don't trust it very well.
I mean, it's not even that. I'd happily trust it, but it's the fact that Nintendo, with Wii's now, Nintendo firmware, stuff like freeloaders won't work because they've done this. But the GameCube, it does still. But I still don't know. I just don't trust that kind of thing, I guess. Also, it's the fact it's wholeheartedly, technically, it's completely illegal. It's unofficial and pretty much illegal. That's like, action replays, they're everywhere, and Pokegen, it gets everywhere, but it's not legal, so why would you do it? Because, technically, Nintendo have the right to shut it down. A lot of people who try and use Freeloader on the Wii, it shuts their Wii down.
Well, I guess it's like emulators, it's like it's illegal, but like you don't really they don't really have much of a choice, or you're just like you can't get a hold of an actual game or something, and people don't really care that much.
Of course, I mean, if Nintendo honestly cared, they could shut these companies down, especially Daytale, who are doing all the big action replay stuff. And they could shut them down, click of a finger, they'd be done, gone. But they don't, because they're no threat, and it's, if anything, it's almost encouraging people to buy their games.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
What is it?
No, I just memes. I'm like, no, not memes. I didn't mean to open my Tumblr.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Since while we're still on the topic of Nintendo, I saw something familiar. I saw something interesting. I read something interesting once, but sometime in May, all Nintendo online services for both the Wii and the Nintendo DS and DS XL are going to shut down.
You
Wait,
didn't
why?
read it. You didn't read it in May because it's only been announced for like a week or two.
No, I'm saying I didn't read it back in May. I'm just saying I think it's going to happen in May.
I think it's either happening in May or it's happened. I think it's early May. It shuts down. It's kind of disappointing, but oh well. But so we haven't said your favorite Pokemon game yet, because we got sidetracked when I started talking about XD. I'm sorry.
Yes, we did. Mine is Pokemon Rangers Shadows of Almia.
It's a fantastic game. It's beautiful.
It is quite lovely.
Hands down, Pokemon Rangers have been probably my favorite series to play of it.
Oh yeah, I mean, Pokemon Rangers are legendary. I haven't got Guardian signs, but I've heard it's not as good as Almia.
No, not at all. Like, first of all, you only have one Pokemon partner, and it's this ukulele Pichu.
It's got a ukulele. You don't insult the ukulele Pichu. It's got a ukulele.
It's a little Pichu playing a ukulele.
It's beautiful. It's on the ukulele.
I know it's so adorable, but it's like
exactly. You don't insult the ukulele Pichu. I don't care if the game is not as good as Shadows of Almia. Don't insult ukulele Pichu. Otherwise, you're a meanie.
Poor ukulele Pichu.
17 possible different partners compared to Minun. We went from just Minun to 17 different partners to
ukulele Pichu.
Yeah, but let's be honest. Let's be honest here. Once you've got your first one, be it Starly, Munchlax, or Pachirisu, you aren't gonna get rid of it easily, even when you go in and get the other ones, you know. I mean, I can say from my experience, once I got my Pachirisu, because of course I'm getting Pachirisu, being Mr. Electric fan here, I never got rid of it. I mean, a couple of times I switched out to one of the others, you know, for a mission or a quest. But Pachirisu was the one I kept by my side the whole way through the game, from the start, right up to beating Darkrai, and then most of the post-game, you know, until I'd fully completed everything on the game, including the Ranger Battle Arena, whatever it is. Pachirisu was the one I kept by my side.
I ditched my Starly after I got the Cranidos.
Oh yeah, the Cranidos is pretty good. But actually, my favorite partner in that game is the Mime Junior. Because I think it's really cute, and it's like I really like the it's special.
Yeah, my favorite three are Pachirisu, Cranidos, and probably Sneasel, because it's just so unexpectedly strong.
I
said
Sneasel.
I said Pachirisu is one of the Pokemon who I would ally myself if I had to have a team of 6 that wasn't very overpowered, not strong. Pachirisu would be one of the ones I'd straight away hunt down, like uncompetitively. Pachirisu / Emolga.
Emolga is evil. I don't like that thing.
Oh, but it's just like a flying Pachirisu.
That thing
is adorable.
That thing is murder. That thing is murder.
Yeah, it's really strong. Feel the pain.
It's not even strong. It's a freaking annoyer because all it does is double team, and then you get static, and it's like, oh my god.
Or of course, what you can do is what my friend does, which is he sets up minimize, switches into Pachirisu, and then hurts people. Like, that's not. That's, I mean, I can understand why people don't like moves like evasion and sleep, but at the end of the day, they're part of the game. They're meant to be there. The only time it's ever annoying is if someone puts you to sleep and then spams evasion. Well, you can't stop them or hit them. Or, of course, you've got, which the current meta game seems to be, outside the current whole hackers and 12-year-olds who don't know how to play but think they do. It's, I'm going to use my hacked Dark Ray. I'm going to use Dark Void and put your team to sleep. I'm then going to proceed to use, like, Shadow Force, and I'm going to get my hacked Mewtwo with its Mewtwo Knight to destroy your team. And then I'm going to get my hacked Arceus to do stuff. And then I'm going to get my other hacked Mewtwo to do this. And then I'm going to get my Diancie to do this. And we don't even have we've only had, Diancie's not even been released yet, but everyone has it.
Yep.
I don't even know what that is because I haven't really learned anything about it.
I'm gonna stop ranting for a second there, but just that's one of the things that irks me is you go online to have a Pokemon battle and you take your normal average team in and you go up against the people who've hacked shiny, flawless legendaries with hacked movesets and they swipe you aside and you take out one of their Pokemon and they go, oh, you're cheating. Disconnect.
Yep. Well, at least when they disconnect, you're not going to get a loss.
If you disconnect, you don't get a win either. And then you still get it classed as a match you played and it's classed as a draw, which lowers your average win-loss ratio.
True. But I have to say, though, have you ever... that is annoying, but have you faced the 6 level 1 Starly strategy?
It's not just Starly. It originated with a Rattata.
Yep.
Oh,
Fear.
Yeah, Fear.
Yep.
Except we've now got Fear, Feast. There's loads of them, but the primary ones are Trico and Rattata. But now Starly's become part of it because, everyone hops onto the bandwagon and they've got little flying birds.
Yep. Well, how is he going to get in the bandwagon?
Look at my team of cute little birds that can savage you to death slowly. Aren't they adorable?
It's a murder of Starlights, even though that's not the correct term.
Starly, it's like Taylor as well. Technically, if you look at every single bird, I'm sure there must be 6 birds in the game that can learn Endeavour. And if that's the case, congratulations, you've got yourself a team of murderers that fly.
Basically, I know Pidove can learn Endeavour.
Also, they have to have some kind of priority attack, like Quick Attack. Or, of course, maybe, I don't know, maybe Wingo learns, and no, it doesn't. But, for example, if Wingo learned Endeavour, you'd go, it could have Aqua Jet as well, and you've got Morpain. So basically anything that can learn Endeavour and any priority move basically goes, hey, guess what? You're dead.
What if they can learn Endeavour and Extreme Speed?
I think the only bird that can't learn that strategy, I think might be Fletchling.
No. Do you know what? I'm pretty sure Pidgey doesn't have Endeavour. No, it does, doesn't it?
Yes,
Pidgey
it does.
Okay, right. What about Hoot? No, Hoot doesn't.
Oh, that's right.
Because Hoot's a silly bird. Skarmory doesn't.
Nope.
Well, Skarmory is a giant metal bird,
Spike
so...
thing.
It's a bird. We mentioned birds. We mentioned all kinds of birds. Google. Be my friend. Let's look up flying types.
Oh, God. You just said bird so many times in a sentence. You know we've got to do it.
What? Bird is the word?
Bird. Bird is the word. Bird. Nope.
Right. As far as I'm aware, I'm actually going to look. I'm going to go through and look at things. Pidgey. Spearow is another bird. Farfetch'd. Doduo. Bloody hell, there's more birds than I thought there were.
There's a lot of birds.
Natu is a bird. Murkrow. I think Murkrow can actually. That's scary. Delibird, but can't do it. Skarmory can't do it. Tailo can do it. I've been killed by a team of Talos doing that before.
Seriously?
I've been killed by a team of Talos using Endeavor and Quick Attack. Yeah, it was not a fun experience. I tell you. Starly can. Do you know what? I bloody think Chatot can. That'd be embarrassing. Being killed by a team of singing toucans.
And everyone uses the and everyone just puts chatter on them all, so they all just do that same so all have that same so they all have the same exact cry each time they come out, being like, "You lose, you lose, you lose."
I don't think Noirbat can. I'm actually there's a reason I'm looking to see whether Noirbat can, because Noirbat is
that's not really a bird, is it?
No, but it's one of the cutest Pokemon ever to have existed, and I love it.
Because it's a bat.
But I just crashed my internet. It's being very, very slow.
Oh dear.
Okay, right. It doesn't learn. It doesn't even seem to learn an actual speed-based move. No, it doesn't even learn Quick Attack. Does it learn Endeavor? Nope. Endeavor's not a TM, is it?
No.
No, it's not.
Okay, no, it can't learn Endeavor or Quick Attack. Thank God for that. It's one less thing to worry about. Pidgey, we know you can because you're horrible. Spearow doesn't have that kind of build, I don't think. You know what? I don't even want to know, because the idea of being savaged by a Fearow is scary.
Those are actually pretty scary birds.
Farfetch'd can, I'm pretty sure. I don't even. Can I check? Do I really want to check? Farfetch'd. Farfetch'd. Can you use Endeavor and Quick Attack? Do you have to make me an enemy? You can learn neither move.
Congratulations, you don't have to worry about Farfetch'd.
You get nothing. Good day, sir. Oh, no. It can learn Quick Attack by breeding, and in the previous generation, it can learn Endeavor by breeding.
God.
Cake for Farfetch'd can. Doduo. I think Doduo. I know Doduo can. I'm pretty sure Doduo can. I know it learns Quick Attack. Doduo. Quick Attack. Please don't learn Endeavor. Please be my friend. No, you learn Endeavor. Oh, Doduo can do it. I don't even know why I'm doing this. You've just generally piqued my interest.
Oops.
Right.
Well,
Here's the main one. I wanted to look at Wingo. Because Wingo is the one that's piqued my interest, because Wingo is horrifying. It and its evolution are an abomination of nature.
They're amazing.
Nope, I will refuse to hear your pleas.
Then my pleas will go unheard.
Yes, they will. No, Wingo can't learn either of them. I don't want to know if it can learn it in previous generations. I'm just going to assume it can't and be happy. Okay, can Pelipper? Hey, Pelipper, do you want to be my friend?
No.
Oh, screw you, Pelipper. No, you can't do it, can you, Swablu? You are good enough. Swablu can't do it.
No, but Altaria can learn freaking Parasol.
Chatot, do you do this? Do you learn Quick Attack? You do not learn Quick Attack. Or Endeavor. Oh, Endeavor's... you don't learn Endeavor. All you do is sing at people. Oh, it can learn Boom Burst? That's horrifying.
Of course it can.
It gets Stab Boom Burst. Boom Burst has no drawbacks. It's a 140 power, 100 accuracy move with 10 PP. It's a special attack, which is Shatot's primary basis, and it gets its Stab. That means its Boom Burst has an average power of 210 with no drawback.
Oh wow.
That's like a Fire Blast, but doesn't miss. Stab. It's a Stab Fire Blast. or stronger than a stab fire blast with no drawback. Because that's 100% accuracy and more PP than fire blast. What were they thinking when they went, what can we do with boom burst to make it unpowerful? I know, we can make it not a flying type, so Northern doesn't get the stab bonus. But oh wait, let's give the stab bonus to X-Cloud and Shatter.
Oh my god.
This is
This is
terrible.
why I don't like people. X-Cloud. What's your special attack like? I want to see whether you're worth running with. Oh my god.
Oh no.
It is the final form of Whismer.
Tyler.
This isn't
Tyler.
even my final form.
Tyler.
Yo.
Swallow gets it.
I know it did. I told you it did. I've been killed by a team of Talos.
No, Swallow. Swallow gets Boom Burst.
Yeah, but Swallow's not that cool.
Guts.
Right, I'm not. Oh god, gut. Okay, fair enough.
Guts.
But,
Stab. Boom Burst.
Doesn't it raise attack though?
Yes, it does. Guts. That's
It's
what Guts
special
does.
attack.
If you're affected by stagnification, you increase your attack by 1.5.
But it's a special attack move, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a special attack. Stab, no stab. Harry, I told you it was a special attack.
I didn't hear you. I was talking to my mother. She came in here earlier and wondered where my sister went. I don't know. So we were having a conversation while you two were doing something.
I don't actually have a response for that. You actually Swallow. I'm just gonna look up Swallow's stats because if the Swallow has less attack, no special attack, I think I'd probably rather want to run X-Cloud, unless maybe not actually. I don't like.
Chatot has more special attack.
Dude, why would you run Swallow? Swallow's got 125 speed and then 50 base special attack.
I just said Chatot.
Yeah, I know, but I was taught you mentioned that Swallow learnt Boom Burst, and I'm just
yes, but I forgot Boom Burst was special.
It's only got a base 60 of attack.
It's got a base 85.
No, it doesn't.
Swallow?
Swallow doesn't have a base 85 attack.
Yeah, it does.
Oh my god. Right. Shut up. Has one base stat higher special attack than X-Cloud, which adds up to an amazing 2 points at level 100 difference. Feel that pain. Feel that extra 2 damage pain. Take that, fool. Take that pain.
Take that token. That token was right. I could save you.
Oh my god, it does have a base 85. Oh, the only two things it's even the one thing it's got a subpar attack and a fast speed. So basically, your Swallow will outspeed anything and fail to damage it. So basically, your Swallow's going, look at me, I'm fast and dead.
So this is like Sonic.
I'm fast and dead. Well then, you're doing well. Swallow's pretty much a brave birder. You just go, hey, brave bird, you're dead. If you're not dead, Swallow's dead.
I'm sorry, but that's Fletchling's thing now. Not Fletchling, Talonflame's thing. Because Talonflame gets ridiculous Gale Wings.
Everything is better than... Swallow was never good. Even in Generation 3, it was outdone.
Yeah, true. Skarmory is kind of boss.
Skarmory was horrifyingly good. Never mind. I've lost my train of thought.
No.
What are you? I feel weird because I didn't feel very talkative, and so far you guys have sat here and listened to me talk, and that feels weird. I don't like it.
No, we enjoy it. Talk.
Keep talking.
Say words.
Keep talking.
And now he gets shy. Oh, let's see. Trying to think.
Does it
Okay.
hurt? I said, does it hurt?
What?
Thinking.
It usually does.
I'm a bad person. Anyway, you were saying. before I made my weird interruption.
Okay, so Skarmory, the Gen 3 was before the special physical split.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm trying to think I'm trying to think of Skarmory's moves. Flying's physical before, right?
Flying's always been physical, Steel has always been physical, so it's never really had to change.
Okay, I'm just trying to think, did it get, worse in Generation 4 then, or is it?
Not particularly, because a lot of the types it's weak to were already special types anyway, and a lot of their moves stay. I mean, most fire type moves are still special. Most electric type moves are still special. So it didn't really gain much from the physical special split change. It didn't really lose much either.
I guess for me, the monster.
It kind of went, oh hey look, it's been changed. Not that it affects me at all. I still stay the same kind of not suckish, but same-ish. I mean, I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm gonna be quiet. I want to hear you guys talk.
I feel bad for Flareon.
Flareon is getting such the rock. Hold on. I'm going to see what it gets as of Gen 6, just to see if it finally gets the move that'll change its fate.
I think it finally got Flare Blitz.
Did it?
I think it did.
I'm already checking. I'm already on Bulbapedia.
Yes, it does.
But it still doesn't make it that much better, because Flare Blitz is going to seriously hurt it.
But it has 130 base attack and 110 defense, which means unless it's hit by a ground type, it's generally going to be okay, because most water types that are good against it are special attackers.
Yeah.
You said 110 defense, so it'd be the other way around.
It's 110
special defense.
Oh, okay.
It gets Flare Blitz. I'm getting myself a Flareon, and I'm going to train it, and it'll be a boss, and everyone will bow down and respect it, because I'm going to run it in the Trick Room team, and then people will cry at being burned by Flare Blitz.
It also gets superpower.
What? It doesn't learn superpower.
Yeah, it does.
It always learns superpower. It's always learned superpower.
It might have in previous generations, but it doesn't learn it now.
Yeah, you have to transfer it. You do that kind of jazz.
But why would I do that? That means it's not. No, hang on. Does it Generation 5? It's not in its moveset.
I think it learns it either through breeding or the tutor.
Okay, well, sure, you can say it can learn superpower by move tutor, but loads of Pokemon can learn superpower by move tutor. Besides, why would you run superpower? It lowers your attack and defense. Flareon already has awful defense and needs its attack.
That's true. It's not like those freaking those squids are so creepy, the calamari things. That you have to turn the DS the things you have to turn the DS upside down for.
Malamar.
Those things are that ability is kind of freaky.
I hope you guys realize I have no idea what you're talking about, because I don't know anything about Gen 6.
I don't have a Gen 6 game, but I know far too much about it.
I don't want to learn too much about it, because, I hope we're getting it sometime, sort of, eventually, soon. But,
I can teach my Flareon moves at last. Suddenly, Flareon is better than subpar. I'm gonna teach it. Nope, I'm not gonna teach it anything. It's just gonna learn Flare Blitz, and maybe I can get away with making it raise its attack, and then I will laugh happily. Yay, Flareon's better again, but still horribly bad.
It's still the worst evolution.
I want to go back and get my Pokemon Crystal, and I want to go and get my Firestone and give it a Firestone back before the stupid split, and make
it was worse before the split, wasn't it? Or
no, it's special because it's special. It was special. No, even when it wasn't just special, the stats were still somewhat better back then. I think they tweaked it. Do you know what? Simple way to check this out is to go Pokemon Crystal.
Oh, wasn't like back then like wasn't special just like one stat and
No,
it wasn't like
that
special
was
tech.
only Generation 1. Generation 2 introduced special attack.
Because I've heard people like they say Ninetales got nerfed in Generation 2 because the special attack special defense split. Which
Yeah.
I think is like I can see the reasoning behind that, but it still doesn't mean that it's a bad Pokemon.
Oh, it's not a
Cause
bad
like
Pokemon, but it got nerfed. There's no two ways around it. It got nerfed.
yeah, but I see like people complaining like they say Ninetales isn't a good Pokemon anymore because of it.
Right.
But the fact of the matter is that Ninetales will tank this any surf that most
In
Pokemon will get at.
Generation 1, in the first generation, Flareon was a boss because it had its whole special was 110. So its attack wasn't too much greater than its special attack because obviously had one special stat. Whereas now it's 95, so it's 35 BST off, which adds up to a whole. If you train it at its top level, it can be. I compare. It's a whole like 80-point difference, which
Mm.
is immense. Really, 80 points. It's kind of bad. Whereas Flareon in Pokemon Red and Blue and Yellow, I'd pick a Flareon or Jolteon any day. That would be my tough choice because Flareon is gorgeous and I love it, and Jolteon is just Jolteon. Jolteon's amazing.
What about
But
Vaporeon?
I've never liked Vaporeon. I've never ever liked
Why
Vaporeon.
not?
I don't like water types. I mean, there are very, very few water types I like. Very, very, very few ice types I like, and very few grass types I like.
I can agree with you on water types because like there's like only certain ones that I like, but very Vaporeon's one of the few among them. Cause like it is a freaking tank, like not in like the normal, not in an Umbreon way, but like it has so much freaking HP.
Do you want to know Do you want to know what's really, really powerful in Generation One is Jolteon because it outsped almost everything, maybe even everything. I think it
No, I
had
think wasn't Electro the fastest?
Yeah, Electrode is still the fastest.
okay, Electrode. Okay, if Electrode, then but Jolteon had 110 special attack, had a 110 special stat, which made it brutal.
Hmm.
Hang on, Electrode. I can actually forget that exists sometimes.
The fastest thing alive.
And it's a giant upside down Pokeball.
Pretty much, it's not the fastest thing alive anymore.
Really?
That's Deoxys' speed form, isn't it?
Really?
Yeah,
Its
it's
speed went down?
no, it's not the fastest Pokemon in terms of speed these days. No,
Huh.
I'm pretty sure it's not. It might be. I'm about to have a look.
I'm pretty sure it's Deoxys' speed form that's the fastest.
Well, yeah, Deoxys speed has a ridiculous speed stat. It's 150. I'm just trying to find. I'm just getting to where it is I'm trying to get to. Thank you. At last, I'm going to go through 4 different articles to get to the one because I forgot what its name is. I found it. Speed. Let's have a look. Oh.
Hmm.
The slowest two are Shuckle and Munchlax, followed by Trapinch, Bonsly, and Ferroseed. They're the 5 slowest in the game.
Or Shuckle.
Well,
Oh,
Shuckle has like freaking amazing defense, special defense.
And health.
here are the fastest. Deoxys speed 180, Ninjask 160, Mega Alakazam and Mega Aerodactyl with Deoxys at normal on attack both have 150. Aselgor has 145. Mega Mewtwo Y have 140. And then Mega Manectric and Mega Gengar have 100. No, sorry,
There's a Mega Manectric?
There is. It's got yeah, but it looks horrifyingly ugly.
Wait,
Alright.
I need I want to look this up, but I'm afraid of my Skype crashing.
Gengar is cool, and Jolteon and Aerodactyl. Oh, sorry, no, Jolteon, Aerodactyl, and Mewtwo were the three fast. Oh, and then obviously Electrode were the four fastest things in the original games.
Huh.
Hmm.
And the next fastest thing behind them is Dugtrio at 120, Alakazam at 120.
Dugtrio is pretty
Trio.
fast.
We're gonna dig somehow.
What? Is it far slower than I thought it was? Where is it on the speed bar? Can't be this far down, can it?
What?
Really? No, there's a couple of Pokemon. Oh my god, Zapdos only has 100 base speed.
Huh.
Well,
That's-
it's a big bird. It doesn't really need to be that fast.
But it's a big bird of power. Power.
It's electric power, not exactly fast power.
But the electric's meant to be fast.
But it's like so big and so powerful it has to be slow and heavy.
Slow with 100 base stat speed. Totally.
That's
so slow.
slow nowadays.
So slow.
It is slow nowadays, yeah. It's equal speed with Ninetales and oh my god, Tentacruel?
Whoa, 9 times as fast as Zapdos.
Tentacruel has a 100 base speed and 120 base special defense.
Wow.
I didn't know it was that fast. Blimey, that's actually thrown me off. I now feel like I have to resign myself and wonder and ponder upon the wrongs within the world.
I think Ninjask is actually kind of cheating because its ability is speed boost. It's just gonna keep getting faster.
That's why I love it so much. I was like, oh hey look, I'm fast. Look at me now, I'm even faster. Well, can't do that.
What's it, the Yanmega? Doesn't it have that too?
Yep. And Mega I love passionately. It's a beautiful Pokemon.
And
It's a
now,
dragonfly.
and now Blaziken has it, which is terrifying.
Yeah, but
Blaziken has it?
Blaziken now has speed boost too, as of Generation 5.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it is. But for some reason, Nintendo don't think it is. They think it's a fantastic idea. Because they're idiots. Love you really, Nintendo, don't hurt me.
It's terrifying.
That's like, why are they giving freaking Blaziken so much love?
It's terrifying. We see the damage it can do now.
I don't even want to know. I don't want to even see a Torchic anymore.
Hey, what's that? Oh, look, it's a Torchic.
I always like Robot and like Trico more anyway.
Lol. Pachirisu is as fast as Rayquaza. The best bit about this, right, is forget that Pachirisu is faster. Diglett is as fast as a Rayquaza. Love Disc is faster than a Rayquaza. Slacking is faster than a Rayquaza. Tentacle is faster than a Rayquaza.
Are you okay there?
I broke him again.
You broke him.
Cryogonal, that big fat block of ice, whatever it is faster than a Rayquaza. Jumpluff is far faster than a Rayquaza. It gets worse and worse for Rayquaza, doesn't it?
Poor
Rayquaza. Right
Rayquaza.
there.
Persian is faster than a Rayquaza.
That's not that bad because it's a Persian. It's a cat.
Okay, right. Both Pokeballs are faster than Rayquaza. Hell, come on. Ninjask, a little buzzing bug, is faster than a dragon, which literally chews that bug's wings off for breakfast.
Not even that.
But it can't.
Besides-
They can't touch this.
You see, Ninjask isn't exactly a buzzing bug. It's more like a cicada, so it's not buzzing. It's using its wings to vibrate a hollow chamber.
Incada is a cicada. Ninjask is not based on a cicada.
What? No.
Ninjask is
no,
more like a moth.
No. No. Nincada is not a cicada in any stretch of the imagination. It's a nymph. Because
Yes.
that's what cicada nymphs do. They burrow into the ground.
Yeah, I know, but Ninjask is a cicada-like Pokemon, but it's not actually based fully off of one.
Sure.
It's actually kind of wasp-like, which is kind of scary.
I thought it was more like a moth.
It's like a wasp moth cicada. Oh my god, to cross between those three, that'd be weird.
Well, it's like Eevee, which is some weird combination of like a dog, a cat, a rabbit, and something else. A fox.
It's all Eevee. You can't argue with it.
Well, like that's probably why everyone loves it, because it's like a combination of all the cute animals together.
I like how Ninjask is literally a ninja cicada. You can imagine walking through like a forest or something, and suddenly like you're being like having like cicadas jump out of a tree with like little swords in their hand, like bring it, bit.
And you can't run because you keep getting faster.
Yeah, exactly. You can run, but you can't hide.
Unless you're a Blaziken.
My
No,
Ninetales really does
Ninja's
ninjas for
fast.
breakfast.
Ninjask is the fastest non-legendary in this. The only thing faster than it is a speed Deoxys. So unless you're a speed Deoxys, you aren't going to be getting away from Ninjask anytime soon. And even then, you don't have speed boost. It does.
Sure.
Basically, Ninjask destroys everything. If the Pokemon world was to ever die, it wouldn't be through Arceus raining judgment upon the world. It'd be due to Ninjasks invading.
But the point is that you don't need to run from ninjas. You can burn it. Burn it with the flames of the eternal fires of hell.
You've got to catch it first. This being the issue here. Hypothetically, if the Pokemon world was going to end, it would probably be because that one Magikarp everyone kicked and shoved about evolved and decided to Hyper Beam the hell out of everything.
No, that Magikarp evolved and got a Mega Stone.
No, like I said, I swear to God, when I evolve, I'm going to kill you all. The T-shirt rings true.
Like, isn't I heard that the Mega Gyarados is considered a legendary.
No, it's not very good. It's actually It's horribly bad.
Yeah, kind of.
Didn't it get changed to Water Dragon though?
No, to Water Dark.
Water Dark?
It's horrible. It's rubbish. It's actually better as a water flying type.
Yeah,
Even with its stat boosts, Mega Gyarados is as good as its Mega Evolution, which kind of defies the point of its Mega Evolution completely.
That's weird. I would have thought they would have made Mega Evolution a water dragon like it was supposed to be.
No, it was never supposed to be water. It looks like a giant shrimp that's flying.
No, what I heard that the Gyarados was originally planned to be a water dragon type, but they had to change it to a water flying because the only dragon type move in Generation 1 was Dragon, the 40 power dragon move that I can't think of the name of right. Yeah, Dragon Rage. And so there would be literally nothing that would be super effective against it. And it would kill you all.
The reason they made it Water Dragon was they chose to make it Water Flying, not Water Dragon. It wasn't even because of that. It was because Gyarados was already very strong in Generation 1, and giving it Dragon type, which would have given it the whole back then, I don't have any weaknesses, ha 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 ha, minus, it would have a weakness.
What?
Rock type.
No. What?
No, it wouldn't. No, okay, no. Water Dragon has a weakness because Kingdra's got a weakness. The only type combination without a weakness.
Yeah, it's weak to Dragon, but the only Dragon type move would have been Dragon Rage.
Damn! That's why I love my Kingdra so much.
Exactly.
Yeah, my mind's only just started to click it. Ignore me. It's 3 o'clock in the morning here. I don't even know what I'm talking about.
Makes sense. Well,
yeah.
It's it's been over an hour now, guys. I think we should start wrapping it up soon.
Cool.
Yep.
We need
So
to put an end to this crazy train.
this has been a very enjoyable and crazy train. So we're gonna shoot for recording in 2 weeks.
Sweet. It's now week to fairy. Oh, I hate fairies.
Fairies.
Everyone hates
Fairy.
No, I will burn them.
You can't burn them because they resist fire. Anyway.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
They don't
Fairy?
resist. No, fire resists fairy.
No? But really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure because I remember looking that up.
Well, I'm done.
I've got it here. Fairies.
Because I remember laughing that
Fairies don't take extra damage from fire, but their moves do half damage to fire.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I was laughing at the fact that my Ninetales would laugh at their little fairy faces.
Ah.
Oh, Ninetales. Alright. Well, I think we're gonna call this a wrap.
Cool.
Thank you everyone for joining us on our first episode.
It was fun.
Any closing remarks, guys?
Mm-hmm.
Um.
Remarks.
Oh wait, before closing remarks, my bad. As you guys know, I own this YouTube channel. You just comment in the comment section below if you liked it. Subscribe and like if you enjoyed it. I will hopefully get more. We'll definitely record more of these episodes. Would you guys like to give out any places that people can reach you if they have any questions about the podcast, like to give suggestions, that kind of stuff?
Nah, I don't want people stalking me.
People can reach me on my Tumblr, which I can happily give to you to put in the comments.
I'll put that in the video description.
I'm a
Cool.
lurker. I don't like people knowing who I am.
Fair enough. You guys know where I can be? Alright. Thank you guys so much for joining me.
It's cool.
It's been a fun time.
My pleasure.
Anyway, guys, thank you very much. And remember, this podcast is faster than Rayquaza.